Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Now, today we have a sort of somewhat historical Diecast review. This may seem like it's Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s, Mountain Dew number 88, whatever, right? Wrong. This is actually Alex Bowman's number 88, Mountain Dew Chevy SS. Now, of course, the nameplate says Earnhardt. But I believe this was driven at, it was definitely a plate track. I want to say it was Talladega. I want to say it was Talladega he ran this, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, this diecast was made in Alex Bowman's name due to Dale Earnhardt Jr. having a concussion issue earlier in the season and it knocking him out for the rest of the season. And then, of course, got Jeff Gordon and then Alex Bowman who filled in for him during that time. Those were the only two people who ended up doing that. Of course, my good friend Big Z Racing absolutely loved the idea of Gordon coming back and, filling in for a driver, at least racing again. He's, a huge Gordon fan. He saw his last win at Martinsville, which was incredible, really cool, super lucky. But yeah, he came back and he messaged me, and it's all he talked about for like a week was how Gordon was returning and how he was going to race for Junior and whatever, this and that and the other. So, yeah, I let him have his fun with that. Didn't really say too much, but yeah, I mean, Gordon and both Alex Bowman and Gordon, again, filled in for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 2016 season. Now, I don't remember what race it was that he ended up having concussion issues. I don't think it was really announced or really, known. I think over the past couple races, he had a few crashes, and then it just ended up giving him a concussion, and he said he didn't really feel good. He was I think the symptoms were nausea, lightheaded, something, stuff like that, and then he ended up having a concussion, so it knocked him out for the rest of the season. But anyway, this is Alex Bowman's diecast, as you can see here on the plate. Alex Bowman, number 88, Mountain Dew, 2016 Chevrolet SS. I think it's been a hot minute since I've reviewed a Chevrolet SS, but don't feel bad, because I got a 2011 Impala to review here just after this one, so that's definitely going to be a throwback for the decade. But anyway, got a custom box. Would you look at that? A custom box. Now, I wish they kept up with these. But, of course, only a few here and there. Like this year, we've only gotten, one or two? We got the Advent Health for Ross Chastain, and that's the only one I have sitting here. I think that's the only one that's gotten a custom box this year. I could be wrong, but I think that's the only one that's gotten a custom box. But anyway, no, the Junior had a custom box. But, I mean, Cup Series-wise, I think it's the only one that had a custom box. Anyway, got the 88 here, got a star-like pattern in that, you got the Mountain Dew, you got Camo wrapped around. I'm a big fan of Camo, so that is really, really cool. As I've already read you the nameplate there. But I've had this for a while, and surprisingly, I haven't looked at it yet. Normally, I'll kind of take a peek just to see if I can catch any flaws. Normally, I won't really look too much or too into it, because that kind of ruins the review and ruins the reaction. So, yeah. Anyway, a really nice diecast. I'm very, very late. I am 4 years late of getting this diecast. Being an Alex Bowman fan, that's a shame. That is a real shame. But I was kind of looking for the Dr. Pepper before this one, because I didn't think this one was going anywhere. I knew that Dr. Pepper was rare. So I was going to get the Dr. Pepper one, then this one, and finally I ended up getting this one, along with the Dr. Pepper. So that is pretty awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this diecast review. So here's the diecast out of the box, and right away, I can already see a lot of flaws. So if, as soon as I opened it, I'm like, what in the world? So let's take a look at this, just kind of what I'm talking about. So a little bit right here, you can see around the wheel well, that's messed up. You got a little bit of decal tearing there. Not too big of an issue, but I mean, still, that doesn't really wrap around all the way on the bottom of the splitter. Again, not really a big deal. But this is where I kind of have an issue. Let's look at this a little bit more, shall we? The Sprint Cup logo is folded, normal for Lionel, but there's a scratch, not a paint chip, a legitimate scratch with some decal peeling on the side. And not to mention, there's paint chips. Paint chip there, paint chip there, paint chip there, paint chip there, right there as well on the bottom of the B post. Paint chip right there. Let's see if we can find any more while we're at it. Paint chip right there. Some more on the C post back here. Paint chip there, paint chip there. Jeez, oh. Little baby paint chip right there. Paint chips anywhere? Nope. Not on the roof anyway. Oh, God. Paint chip here. Whatever that is right there. That is a piece of... looks like paint. That is completely off of the diecast itself. Oh my goodness. There's a big chunk of white paint right there for whatever reason. And whatever that is. Oh, there's paint peeling on and on the... what's this? Think. Spoiler. There we go. On the spoiler. Paint chips. Paint chips everywhere. There's one on the back right there. Another one right here. Did I was this used? This looks like it was used. I bought this from K-State. Now, I never have an issue with K-State, and I don't think it was used or opened, because that package was sealed pretty good. So I don't think it was ever opened. Oh, and also, look at that. You can see where it changes. You see that, like, kind of line right there? You can see where it goes from a pearl white to like a, kind of like a creamish white, because, like, it's kind of old. And you can see right here in the pattern, it doesn't go all the way through. It just kind of stops. And you can even see in the camo where it gets darker about where this decal kind of was. Okay, I'm on the left side and the left side only. And I've probably pointed out 15 different paint chips and a huge scratch. I think, for my own good, I'm going to buy another one of these, because it was like $5, $5 or $6. So I think I'm going to buy another one of these and make a race version of the Talladega with this one. Now, if the other one I get is as bad as this one, God help me, something's going to go down, because I don't understand. But anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can find any other flaws with this, and immediately, right on the Mountain Dew, right there between the W, paint chips. Paint chips, and you can see right here, it doesn't even look like it's painted very well. You see that kind of blackish line? Yeah, that's a paint issue. That's not a full coat of paint. It's like they only use like one coat or something. And we got debris. This might be already a race version. I have no clue. Look at this. Got just specks all over here. You can see the hood pins are not painted very well. That's off-centered. I mean, I can let that slide. But I mean, look, that paint isn't all the way good, I guess you could say. That's not really coated very well. Same with this one. The Earnhardt Jr. banner seems decently okay. That's a plus, I guess. So 88 right there, Mountain Dew. I don't see any issues on the roof here, so that's I guess that's a plus. Nationwide, whew, Jesus, that is not going to cover that. But anyway, I got a deck lid issue there. Again, got the back. Oh my goodness. What? That white is not supposed to be there whatsoever. This whole thing right here, from what I know, this whole thing right here is supposed to be black. Black from the bottom to the top of the spoiler. But there's a big, looks like an Oreo, dude. Like white in the middle, black on bottom, black on top. Like how? How does that even happen? You got Mountain Dew right there. I don't even know that. I guess that's center, just how big the decal is. I don't really know. Got the 88, got SS right there for whatever reason. That's kind of weird. They got SS right here at the bottom and also at the center on the bottom. Huh, I don't really understand that. Got the Chevy bow tie, Valvoline. Got 2 exhaust pipes, which are fake, and I hate that. I really do. Nationwide, Mountain Dew, Valvoline. Got some paint issues there as well. Fantastic. Got the Doe Jr. thing there. Looks like there's a little slit in that as well. Hendrick Motorsports on the name rail. That's kind of weird. Got Axalta, don't know. Freightliner, Mac Tools, and Simons there. I got Axalta. Got the 88. Flowmaster, Duralast, IR. I think it's just... I can't really read what it says underneath. But IR is the abbreviation. Got NASCAR race car, which has a bite taken out of it. Look like. Right there. That's always nice. Sprint Cup series right there. Mechanics wear. 3M right there as well. Got the little whatever that was that they put on the SS's. And you got a blue Goodyear logo. So that's awful. First of all, this quality control on this diecast is the worst. So more than likely, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to order another one. I shouldn't have to, but with Lionel's quality control, that's what happens. This diecast is honestly one of the worst diecasts I've gotten when it comes to like decals, paint chips, you know, all that good stuff. It's not good. Not good at all. So, more than likely, I'm going to have to buy a brand new one and then just make this one a custom. That seems to be the case with this one. So that's what I'm kind of leaning on right now. But if that were to happen, of course, there will be a review on that. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this review and hope to God that the Tony Stewart one over here that I have, the 2011 Champion, hopefully that is not messed up as bad as this one was. But anyway, that's going to be all for this diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.